Other than the sound of flags flapping in a 35-degree wind chill, it was nearly silent and respectful as the remains of 21 veterans were carried one by one into DFW National Cemetery Shelter C. We first showed you their names a few days ago. Veterans for most of whom the VA was unable to find any next of kin.
Arthur, Matt.
But as they read each of the 21 names,
Kenneth Floyd.
Kenneth Floyd's nephew was seated in the front row.
I actually found out about it early this morning.
Calvin Blankenship's story of his uncle is much like the rest of these 21 souls. Airmen, soldiers, and sailors who served in Korea or Vietnam or the Persian Gulf, and through a variety of unfortunate circumstances lost touch with their families and died, likely, alone. But not alone. Today, word spread that these men needed a final honor. The crowd of complete strangers, some shedding tears from men they never even met, was one of the biggest the cemetery had seen for a service like this.
I was amazed by the amount of people that showed up. As a veteran myself, it means a lot to know that people and Americans still care.
We ask that you give them peace.
And then Andrew Kirk stood up to announce that he was here for his older brother, Christopher, a Navy veteran with mental issues whom he hadn't heard from.
Sorry for your loss.
In nearly a decade.
So much.
Complete strangers hugged a grieving brother, too.
Thank you for the privilege and honor.
On average, DFW National Cemetery buries 40 unaccompanied veterans each year. Men and women who served but then disappeared into the troubled social fabric that America can sometimes be. But today, strangers who showed up here saw something else.
Patriotism is still alive and well in America today.
With a promise to honor every soul who served. At DFW National Cemetery, I'm Kevin Reese.